What's up, family? It's your brother Andrew, the Celestial Bantu, coming back at y'all with another video. And the title for this one is, "It's not good to despise the poor man that have wisdom." Right? And that's title. The title for that actually came from Sirach chapter 10 and verse 23, which we will get in a few. But I'm outside right now, just doing a little walk and talk, man. Trying to give me some air or whatever, But it's a lot of respect to persons going on, amongst our people, especially when it comes to the servants of the Lord, because the Father deal with the lowly, He deal with the meek, the humble. A lot of men, in this world that that's basically rich in terms of their financial status or whatever. The Lord didn't really choose them to have the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. You see what I'm saying? But the Lord, He revealed His secrets unto the meek. The mysteries are revealed to the meek. So, but our people don't understand that. You see what I'm saying? Let's go to 1 Corinthians 1 and verse 26. It says, "For you see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and the base things of the world, and things which are despised, have God chosen. Yeah, and things which are not, to bring to naught the things that are, that no flesh should glory in His presence, or boast, in His presence." So the Lord didn't give the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven to, these different scientists or various philosophers and scholars and things of that nature. He have chosen, the Israelite men, the people of this world deems as foolish, weak, low ranking in societies, according to society standards. He chose those that are hated, get hated on. A lot of times, the guys, that the Father have chosen to be heirs of the kingdom, that He have promised to those who love Him. A lot of those guys are in positions of poverty. A lot of times, no college education. The Most High chose men like this to be the preachers of the gospel and planters of the church, in His vineyard. But yeah, the Father's thoughts, is not our thoughts. His ways is not our ways. The Father He look on the inward man. He don't see as man see. Man judge based off the outward appearance, according to the flesh. But it's about their spirit. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of Israelites can't see past, I've always grew up with him. Or just like a Mashiach, you know what I'm saying? It's like a Mashiach, a prophet is not loved in his own country. Christ grew up around, he was teaching in his hometown and stuff like that. And, a lot of people like that. We know Hamashiach of Nazareth. Like we know Yahushua of Nazareth. We grew up with him. We know him. We know his folks. We know, But little did they know he was the Son of God, man. He was the Messiah, sent to take away the sins of Israel. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of our people have that same mentality when it comes to, different brothers that the Lord woke up, that they went to school with, that they was on the job with, or that they related to or knew or grew up, being around and shit like that. So they can't see past that. You feel me? The Lord is actually dealing with this brother, and you will do good if you take heed. The Lord is using this man, as a vessel, as His mouthpiece, So yeah, the Lord is a better judge than us, to determine what kind of vessels or instruments that are best serve the purposes of His glory. You see what I'm saying? So you got to look past that shit, So let's go to the book of Sirach 10:23, which I get this the title from this lesson from. It said, "It is not meet, so it's not good to despise the poor man that have understanding. Neither is it convenient to magnify a sinful man." The Lord said it ain't convenient to magnify a sinful man. Which you see a lot of our people do. They magnify these rappers, you know what I'm saying, that talks about all types of damn wickedness in their songs. You know what I'm saying? They magnify these Christian pastors. 9 times out of 10, they be, you know what I'm saying, they be going the hell off. You know what I mean? Like you see, a lot of our people magnify sinful men. You feel me? They magnify your Creflo Dollars. They magnify the TD Jakes. They magnify Joyce Meyer. You know, they magnify I forgot that goddamn dude name. That white dude. I forgot his name. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure y'all guys know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure y'all guys know what I'm talking about though. But yeah, they magnify. Our people look up, you know, they glorify people like that. You see what I'm saying? As soon as a brother, you know, of a poor economic status, you know, socioeconomic status, you know, on the street corners, telling them the truth, you know what I'm saying? They don't fuck with that. They can't get down with that. They can't get jiggy with it, you know? Cause Jake got respect to a person. It's not meet to despise the poor man that have understanding. They hate us, you know, because they hate Hamashiach. Christ, he ain't have it all. He ain't have a place to rest his head at. You see what I'm saying? He came in on a donkey, and this is a man. You know, he was the Son of God. You know what I'm saying? The Son of the Most High, the Creator, the true and living God, man. The Son. You know what I'm saying? He was well worthy of, you know, having a gold chariot come into cities with gold chariot. You know, had a fly's gear on. You know what I'm saying? The most beautiful garments and stuff decked out with gold and silver and precious stones, but he didn't. He came lowly and meek and humble, you know, as was prophesied in the Old Testament, right? So yeah, let's go to another scripture, which is basically centered around this one too. Let's go to Sirach chapter 4 and 8. It said that, "Let it not grieve you to bow down your ear to the poor, and give him a friendly answer with me." So it shouldn't, if our people, man, it shouldn't grieve them to listen to the poor man. You know what I'm saying? To the poor man that have understanding. You know, let it not grieve you. Don't have an evil heart of hatred, you know, for the servants of the Lord. You know, try the spirits, you know what I'm saying? Try the spirit by the spirits. You see, you know, if they genuine, they have genuine faith. If they're genuine people, you know, truly men that serve and worship the Lord in spirit and in truth and that fear him. You know what I'm saying? But our people won't even get even close to doing that. They wouldn't even step out the car. A lot of them, you know, they just look at you and stare at you. You know what I'm saying? While they riding by and shit. You know, a lot of them will turn their nose up at you. They had one of them down there, roll it up. You see what I'm saying? But little do they know, the Lord is trying to convey a message to you. He's a messenger of the Lord of hosts. You feel me? But that's the trap, man. That's the trap. Because Lord has always have done this. You know what I mean? Lord have always have spoken to his people by the mouth of his prophets. And a lot of times, they weren't rich. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really had shit like that, you know? But we got everything. You feel me? Because we got the truth. The Lord gave it to us, right? So now, let's go to James 2 and verse 5. It says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not God chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he have promised to them that love him?" The Lord have chosen a lot of poor people, you know, poor men, poor Israelite men. But he says, "But ye have despised the poor." Now all of our people hate them. You know what I'm saying? "But ye have despised the poor. Doth not rich men oppress you? Doth not rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seat? Do they not blaspheme that worthy name by which you are called? If you fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. You do well. But if you have respect of persons, you commit sin and are convinced of the law's transgressions. See that? So if Jake had respect of persons, they're committing sin. You see what I'm saying? Which brings me to Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus chapter 13 and verse 22. You know, I'm gonna get verse 22. I get verse 20. It says, as the proud hate humility, so doth the rich or poor. A rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust away by his friends. Yeah, it's true. It's more witnesses on that too in the scriptures. It's a few witnesses actually. You know what I mean? About how the rich have many friends, but all the brethren of the poor do hate them. You know what I'm saying? And there's other scriptures that line up with that as well. You know what I'm saying? When you down and out, people hate you. You know what I'm saying? People don't fuck with you. But if you up and if you rich, you know what I'm saying, you can do people favor and stuff. And you can give gifts and stuff like that. People fuck with you. You feel me? People mess with you when you up. When you down, people thrust you away. A lot of even rappers, rap about that shit in their songs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So when you down and stuff, man, you can really tell people. You can really tell if people genuine or not. Because like a lot of people, when you up, man, they'll smile in your face. You know what I'm saying? They'll act. They put their acting skills on 1,000. You see what I'm saying? They real good actors. But as soon as you lose everything, especially a fucking woman, bro. Especially a woman. You feel me? You got a nice car, you got a nice house, you got it going on, you feel me? You got motion and shit, right? In the world. And then you lose all that stuff, something happened, you know what I'm saying? You get injured or, you know what I'm saying? Something happened, some misfortune happened to you, to where you lose all that shit and then you down in your ass now. That bitch will leave your ass so quick. You feel me? But yeah, let me continue, man. I'm done rambling. But it says, verse 22, when a rich man is fallen, he had many helpers. He speak things not to be spoken, and yet men justify him. The poor man slipped, and yet they rebuked him too. He spake wisely and could have no place. Yep. When a rich man speak, this is the point I want to make in verse 23. When a rich man speak, every man hold his tongue, and look what he say, and extol it to the clouds. Yeah, when a rich man speak, when a nigga got money, when they be talking, they everybody pay attention to what he say, and they big up that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a drop the mic moment or something. You know what I'm saying? They extol, they magnify the things that he say, right? But it says, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow was this? So who the hell is this nigga? You see what I'm saying? Who the hell is he to tell me, you know what I'm saying, that the Most High is gonna kill me unless I repent? Who is he to tell me that, put me on game about the scriptures? You feel me? But if you rich, you got money, y'all niggas will listen to you. It says, but the poor man speak, they will say, what fellow was this? And if he stumbled, they will help to overthrow him. You see what I'm saying? So, man, Jake got respect of persons, man. They don't know they're going the hell off of that shit. Despising the Lord's men, because they poor. If it was in a 3-piece suit, we was parked, we had, a whole bunch of Range Rovers and Rolls Royce, parked outside of, the different camps or whatever, or they had Lamborghinis and Ferraris. They had the big fins out there. You see what I'm saying? Jacob, what they call them, y'all know a lot of them damn, expensive, extravagant, exotic cars and stuff like that, sport cars and shit. If brothers had that stuff out there, bro, and they had a whole bunch of jewelry on, diamonds and stuff, and gold chains, you know what I'm saying, in the nicest garments and stuff like that, a whole bunch of people would try to be up there to see what's going on, try to be down, and shit like that, try to get down with the Lord, man. But the Lord didn't have it like that. Because a lot of niggas are coming in and you know, or want to be involved for the wrong reasons. That's why the Lord got it set up like that, you know. But you had a lot of, you know, that's one of the reasons too, you know. That's one of the reasons. But anyways, the Lord have chosen a lot of the poor, you know, and ordained them, and they shall go forth and bring forth fruit, and that their fruit should remain, right? Chosen us to have good works and stuff like that. So don't, so if you are, you know, hurting for some bread and shit like that, man, you know, a financial demon plaguing you, or plaguing the house, don't worry about that shit, bro, because I'm going to go to Tobit real quick, and I'm going to end off on this, man. Let's go to the book of Tobit. Let me see if it's in verse chapter 4. Yeah, Tobit chapter 4 and verse 21, it says, "Fear not, my son, that we are made poor, for you have much wealth. If you fear God and depart from all sin and do that which is pleasing in his sight," man. The Lord know about all, you know, he know your poverty and stuff like that, but you rich. You know what I'm saying? You have the riches of the wisdom of the Lord, man. You got the treasures. So don't forget that. Fuck this world, man. Our treasures in heaven. The elect in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to ball harder than any, you know what I'm saying, any one of them members of the banking families, you know what I'm saying? Ball hard, way harder, man. When Hamashiach coming to his inheritance, man, and he shared with brothers, and he break brothers off, man. It's gonna be over with, bro. You just gotta sacrifice, man, you know, and continue to push the gospel, you know, and don't, you know what I'm saying, worry about Jake that you know, that despise you and don't want to damn listen, man. The Lord gave it to you. The Lord dealing with you. He gave you the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. So just be grateful for that, you know, be thankful. Peace.